Hi, everybody. It's Wendy Wisdom. I just want to come to you with my perspective really quickly on the Pastor John Gray's interview this week on Sister Circle. And so I thought it was a lovely way to honor his wife and express his admiration and appreciation for his wife, and that he understands that she was assigned to him. Now, let me just put this disclaimer out there. I don't agree with any woman staying with the man who's causing her continual emotional or physical hurt, harm, or danger, or emotional damage in order to say she just has a man or she wants to keep a relationship. I do not accept that. I don't promote it. And also, a man can't do anything to us that we don't allow them to do, right? So we got to take a little bit of responsibility for even that. And so now that I said that, let's move forward. So here are the top 3 reasons why I believe that it's a challenge for us to receive the beauty and the wisdom and what Pastor John Gray was sharing about his love and appreciation for his wife. The first challenge area is that we're in a generation where men have been overmothered and underfathered. That means that they did not have the benefit of having their fathers in their lives to train them up and show them this is how a man handles challenges. This is how a man stays with his family. This is how a man should conduct himself. This is how a man leads. This is how a man hunts and professes his love for a woman. This is how a man is to be in a posture of integrity. So when you don't have that, a lot of times women are left to be the mother and the father. And there's just some things that women cannot teach a boy to do. I mean, you call it what you would like to call it, but a woman can't teach a man how to be a man. And so with the overmothering, there are men in their 30s, 40s, and 50s who still are super attached to their mamas, and we call them mama's boys. And a lot of times us women, we get into a relationship with these mama's boys or men who have a lot of unresolved issues with their mothers, and you become the puncher bag for what they wish that they could have taken out with their mother, or whatever judgments they have towards their mother. You realize that no matter what you do, you can swing from a chandelier at night. You can suck his toes if you like. And he still won't appreciate you. He still won't honor you. He'll still devalue you. He'll still try to make you feel like you should be happy that I'm here, Do you not see that I'm baby Jesus? You should be happy, girl, that I'm here with you. And so, it's just unfortunate, but that's what we're dealing with. So the second challenge area, I believe, is that we need to see more men honoring their wives publicly, just vocalizing it, just sharing your love and your appreciation, because we are oversaturated with TV shows, reality TV, messages that love is hard. Love is just something that, something that you shouldn't trust and believe in anymore. People are just being betrayed, and, home workers are everywhere. Side chicks are just all over the place, running wild. And we put a lot of pressure on the women and judge the women, but we don't say anything about the men who actually have the vows and who are violating their marital vows to entertain a thought or a side chick. But I'm not going to go there. So again, if we see more men honoring and appreciating their women publicly, then we won't be having such a culture shock to hear Pastor John Gray speak so skillfully and descriptively about his wife. And so the third thing that I believe is a challenge for us is that we have to call a thing, right? We have to be really honest with ourselves about the fact that we are gift women. We're just that. Because when we are younger, we are trained to care for everybody above ourselves, right? And so when you are a woman who is a helper, you want to see the best in everybody, you know that you are valuable and that you bring more to the table than vagina, you have to make sure that you're careful of who you share your gift with. There's even scripture that says that when you're not received in one household, gather your things and leave immediately. So I know that you can't, just literally leave immediately, But you better take heed to that, because a lot of times we invest in relationships that we know are dead. We're trying to keep it alive. We're trying to, regain or recoup the energy and passion that we had in the beginning, knowing that it's long gone, knowing that this relationship is breaking you down physically, mentally, financially. It's ruined your relationships with your family members and your friends. Your performance at work is decreased. We know that the relationship is a drain to us. However, we don't want to be alone, or we don't want another woman to get all that we built up. We just don't want to let go. We want to hold on for dear life and hope that by some stroke of luck or something, this person will stop mistreating us and devaluing us. Why would a man change anything if I could treat you like crap and still get meals cooked, still get my clothes washed, still have you catering to me? Why would I change anything if I was a man? You know what, Jesus? I want to be a man in my next lifetime. I won't work. I won't do anything. That's just a joke, okay? But really, we have to set some boundaries. We have to remind ourselves of who we are and what we bring. Like, when you're a gift, you have to understand that you can't share that easily with everybody. You cannot give that easily to everybody, or you're going to be in a place where you're loving on different men over and over again. And once they feel like, they've gotten to a certain place, they're going to let you know what, sweetheart, this relationship is no longer working for me. And you're going to be broken. You're going to be bitter. You're going to be upset. How could he do this? And I helped him get through so many things. And, if it wasn't for me, he wouldn't have that job. If it wasn't for me, he wouldn't have started that business. It happens to the best of us, but just make sure it's not a pattern. You're not continually doing this each man that come into your life. Set boundaries, know your worth, and remember that whether you had a father or not, whether you have a good relationship with your mother or not, you are worthy of admiration. You are worthy of respect. You are worthy to be valued and to be treated correctly. And you have to give that to yourself first before a man will give that to you. Period. You have to. You have to. That's the Windism. Love yourself first, and the love that you truly want and desire is going to come to you, because they won't have any other choice. And when you sense that you're not getting it and you're communicating and you're still not getting it, exit strategy. Okay? Thank me later. All right, guys, that's the Windism. I just wanted to come and share that with you guys. Love you all. Toodles.